Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw a person in a cycling posture, or like a relay cyclist or a racing cyclist or a bicyclist. And we're going to show it from the front, like this is the front view. So we wanted to focus on the person like sitting on the bike. We'll try to fit in the whole thing, like the bike, because the tire goes a certain length and then the person is sitting on it. So our focus is really the person. So we will start off by putting, let's say, a vertical framework. And we have to station the person on the bike. So we have to first make sure that we have the intended person's frame in view. So shoulder set right here. This actually can move a little bit here because I need to center this as much as possible. And the lower torso will be here. So as you can see, like it's not a short body, it's just foreshortening. The back is like curved backward, and that is why we have this placement. And then of course we'll have the legs. So one placement, and the placement of the leg necessarily doesn't need to change in the video, like one leg up, one leg down, pedaling position. Of course, the pedals are here. There's our apparatus. The tire goes somewhere along here. So it sort of like fits. And then of course we have the bicycle frame that we can put out pretty much right now. Let's put in the tone for the tire. And about that far, we'll have the handle set. So if it's a racing bike, a relay bike, we know that the handles go backward. Little pedal there. Okay. Now you're going to do the outlines and explore different options if we can. So the first option is that we put a hand out like that, right there. There's the finger set, the knuckle is here, the thumb right there. Hand goes back, a little bit of foreshortening, elbows right there, and the arms. And of course we have the hunched posture and the head like that over here, and we have to make sure that the head is sort of like that. So the eyes are here, and there's the nose, there's the mouth. Usually they wear helmets, and we'll come to that in a second. So let's draw out the framework as we would if we would be able to see it. Why I mentioned that was because bicyclists, like, they have their own garb to go with. There we go, lower body starting right there, and one leg situated like that. Paddling foot. We go over here to the other leg. Shin and calf area. And we have the other foot right there. So that's one position that we have explored. The other position is, it just stems from this. It's the exact same position except a little more dynamic. We could place the hands right here if we want. They could be here, but here it's ideal here. So we'll leave the hands where they are. And the fingers could be either like that, or you could also position them like that. So like curvature and then curving out like that. So this one, like, it's more straight on, and then it's curving downward. And this one is like, this one is in the middle somewhere, this one is the middle, and this is shorter, this is shorter. So it's like, and like a ball. And it's ideal also to have the hand set out like that. But then we are bringing the entire posture down for this particular placement. So the only difference is that cyclist is like really hunched. So extreme hunch we're talking about. The arms like go like really back, just like that much. And come into the upper arms right around here. And of course the head of the person comes all the way down. Sometimes they are like looking up. Sometimes they are not necessarily looking up, they're like looking, like their view is like this, like toward the ground, because they're exerting, and that is also a possibility. And not a lot of the lower body posture will change, at least not necessarily. But the whole, so you'll see in a second when we put the arms down in this posture. So there's the chest, and that's pretty much the lower back. The lower torso starting right there. So more of a crunch. And we've seen this actually in relay cyclists when they're like going really fast, concentrating like from the side, and we will explore this from the side too. It's most likely sort of like that. Posture like sort of like that. But we will just choose a frame now to go with. I think that I intend to go with the more hunched one. There we have it. So let's imagine that this person is like wearing a bicycling cap. There's a pair of bicycling glasses. And he's wearing bicycling garb. perhaps even like cut off gloves. We could show that. Bicycling shorts. Of course, we didn't need to like do that all that texture, but it's fine since we have chosen to do bicycling shorts like behind the bicycle frame, or in any case. And of course there are the bicycling shoes. So we have other videos in which we have featured person like cycling in like different postures, but here is another one, and I think it's again like a relay racer or just like a fast moving bicyclist. So we're just putting in some quick tones right there in the different aspects. If we are using ink, with pencil of course it's a slightly different story. And there we have it. So please do try it out. Do check out other videos as well that we have posted either on the same topic and of course on many different body placements. Please subscribe, keep in touch. Thank you for watching and have yourself a wonderful day.